How can I find the aggregate limit in my policy? Have you ever wondered how to locate the aggregate limit in your car insurance policy? Understanding this limit is essential for knowing your coverage. Let's break it down step by step. First, start by looking at your policy declarations page. This is the document that summarizes the key details of your coverage. It usually lists important information like your coverage limits and deductibles. The aggregate limit is the maximum amount your insurance company will pay for all claims combined during the policy term, which is typically 1 year. When you're reviewing this page, keep an eye out for terms such as aggregate limit, general aggregate, or aggregate limit of liability. These phrases indicate the total cap on payouts for multiple claims within the policy period. It might be listed next to or separately from the per-occurrence limit, which is the maximum amount the insurer will pay for a single claim. For example, if your policy states a $1 million per-occurrence limit with a $2 million aggregate limit, this means your insurer will pay up to $1 million for each individual claim, but no more than $2 million total for all claims during the policy term. If you don't see the aggregate limit clearly stated on the declarations page, check the coverage sections of your policy. Sometimes, the definitions section will explain the limits in more detail. If you still can't find it, don't hesitate to reach out to your insurance agent or company. They can confirm the aggregate limit that applies to your specific policy. Understanding the aggregate limit is important because once you reach this limit, your insurer will not pay for additional claims during that policy term. This is true even if individual claims have not exceeded the per-occurrence limit. Knowing this helps you assess whether your coverage meets your needs. To summarize, here's how to find the aggregate limit in your car insurance policy. Review the policy declarations page for the aggregate limit amount. Look for terms like aggregate limit, general aggregate, or aggregate limit of liability. Compare it with the per-occurrence limit to understand how much is paid per claim versus total claims. Check the policy wording or contact your insurer if you have questions. Remember, aggregate limits reset with each new policy term. This way, you will know the maximum total coverage available under your policy for multiple claims during the coverage period.